Now you just popped up.
Oh, cool. Did you sign on and look at me?
No. Hey, that.
Oh, you just trying to run away, huh? Just waiting for the multitudes of people to come in. I hear you. What's up, James? Hey, man. It's the late crazy show all the way from Louisiana. Can you hear me good, man? Can you hear me, James? Can you hear me? What's up, Roger? All right, man. Hey, can y'all hear me, though? Seriously, can you hear me? Here, can you hear me? Laughing out loud. Yes, James said he hears me. Well, look, I'm gonna wait a little bit, but TMZ they went ahead and came live with it and letting everybody know. Good deal, Roger. Yeah, I wasn't gonna let everybody know about Willie Ray coming back yet, because we were still trying to finalize some of the contracts. You know how it is, big time. All that Hollywood stuff. And then TMZ, they got on the story and they broke the news earlier. Just don't understand it. Nosy people. But anyway, how do you like my cactus plants? Isn't that cool? Cactus. All right, there's James in here and Roger, TK Vlogs. That's a new friend I met, TK. I've been getting a lot of subscribers. I go on these grow channels and meet people and subscribe to them and check out their videos and stuff. I've met a lot of friends like that, to be honest with you. Matter of fact, I met someone I already knew that way. I didn't even know they had a YouTube channel. I'm not lagging or anything. No lag. No lag. Maybe no lag. So, James, you're up in Pennsylvania? I think you said you lived in Pennsylvania. Hey, Susan. I said Susan and my...
What would you like to know about Susan?
Where does Susan live?
Sorry, there's no home address for Susan. If you'd like to add one, you can do so from the Contacts app.
Can y'all hear that? That's my other laptop talking. Whenever I said Susan, she thought I said Siri. All right, the Guardsman Thomas. Guardsman Thomas. See Guardsman Thomas? I'm going to tell you about that boy right there. That's my grandson, Tyler Thomas. He just enlisted in the Louisiana National Guard. There'll be a video coming out about him and his dad pretty soon. Yeah, so proud, so proud. Dropped in Gulfport, Mississippi yesterday. I guess, oh yeah, I'm learning to do this. Let's see. Check it out. Gains $31.99. Dropped in Gulfport, Mississippi yesterday and scooted over to Milton, Florida to see my aunt and uncle. How you doing? All right, good deal, man. Do you deliver RVs or are you a truck driver? And I think I probably know you, but I don't know who you are by that name. But that's cool. That's cool. All right, and check out Roger. Keithville, Louisiana. I know where that is. See, actually, that town was named after me and traveling down the Bannisters. They're on here. Keithville, Louisiana, that was named after me and Keith because our name is Keith. There he is right there. He thought that was funny, I guess. I bet his wife is giggling. I tell you what, his wife giggles, man. Whenever the Bannisters are on, seriously, try not to laugh. So when she gets going, don't laugh. Just say, like, and try not to laugh. It's not gonna happen. She's gonna make you laugh. She's going to make you laugh, and that's good. My real name, Paul from Horizon. Got you, Paul. His last name Calvert? Not for sure. Check this guy out. RV Kids TV. Hey, Aaron, how you doing, girl? I've been seeing y'all in a few of the live streams, different places. I'm just trying this out. Used to work at Horizon. Good deal. Okay, man. No problem. No problem. But I just jumped on here. You know, we were watching Grassroots Living earlier, and it's like they cut it a little short. I meant to go live then, but I was a little nervous. I get a little nervous. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. There's James talking to him. Aaron, what's up? But anyway, guys, hey, let me see. How do you tell how many's in the chat? I mean, I can't tell myself. Got a few in here. But that's good. Sometimes I'm going to just come on after everybody is gone. You know, they're through. And then I'm just going to, like, if somebody pops in here, I'll talk to them. But if not, I'll talk to myself, because what's cool about this, I can see me right there. Right there. That's me right there. But my wife, she's a little sick. She's in the back right now. But it's all good. Hey, seriously, Susan, oh, you already got the date. Great, great, great. Y'all check it out. Check it out. The meetup at Mayberry Campground. Pow. Going to be October 15th through the 18th. The fall colors, the leaves should be perfect, looking good. I hope I have I don't know if I'm going to have my fifth wheel by then or not. But just like out in Quartzsite, me and Ms. BJ, we have beds in our trucks, our pickups. So we just stayed out there from Saturday to Wednesday. I missed Papa Drew by about 3 hours. But so anyway, we just slept in our trucks. And then, you know, they had the little pilot truck stop, and we'd get up every morning, go take our shower, and we just hung out. It was great. We just hung out, and it showed us more and more that this is what we want to do. We want to just chill. I want to chill. That's the slow momentum. If y'all don't already know, the slow momentum is because I'm ready to slow down, and my little young wife, she's ready to go. So that's fine with me. She can go, and I can slow. It'll all be fine. Traveling down the banisters. Oh, yeah. Man, that's going to be a good meetup, man. I tell you, I left. We left on that Wednesday before the Quartzsite meetup. And then whenever I saw the pictures, I mean, there was probably about 12 there while I was there. And then when I saw those pictures, it was like, what, about 4,000 people around that campfire, you know. But it gives us something to look forward to later. Camper Life is announcing everything tomorrow on his live stream. Whoop. So I'm not going to say anything about the Mayberry meetup that's going to be in October. I'm not going to say nothing about it on here, so I don't get in trouble. I don't want to be a spoiler, you know, telling about the big meetup in October, you know, the 15th through the 18th. I ain't saying nothing about it. Y'all ain't going to, I'm not getting in trouble with Camper Life. I'm not saying nothing. Mama, you want to come say something real quick? You don't feel like it? She went to the doctor today, and they told her some stuff that sort of freaked her out a little bit, but I told her just hang in there. It'll all be okay. I mean, she has to be okay because I'm 17 years older than her. So I got to have her to take care of me later. So you tell them doctors, they better get you right. She's mumbling over there. But anyway, we're not going to mention anything else about the campground stuff over there. I'm not going to tell anything and spoil it. You know, I'm not going to tell no dates. I'm not going to give any information away. We don't want to mess up and get in any kind of trouble. But anyway, I got a big old green piece of material. I didn't put it up yet. Today I had the job of cleaning out my truck over at my daughter's house. Took everything out of my dually and got it all straightened up. And so anyway, I didn't want to. Oh, look at there! That's my son-in-law. Hey, yeah, Trey. Willie Ray, the word's already out. TMZ broke it that we're in the contract agreements and all that. He's not here right now. He's over at the Hilton, but probably on my next video, he'll debut on my next video. But Willie Ray is a cool dude, man. We met Willie Ray a little while back, but he's a funny guy. He gets serious sometimes, but most of the time he's funny. But yeah, I hate doctors too, Susan. Let's see what else everybody else is saying. You buy that $1,000,000. No, that Dodge actually belongs to my son-in-law. He's in here, Trey Duchan. Thomas Duchan. That's my son-in-law, and he bought that truck new in like the video said, he bought that truck new in 2013 before he came to work for Horizon, and he's taking real good care of that truck, and he's got it paid off. So that's nice when you get your truck paid off. But yeah, it's got 1,043,000 miles. He actually sent Dodge a little email today because everybody was saying, Dodge ought to give him a new truck and this and that. And so thank you, Traveling with the Bannisters. Appreciate it, Eric. And so they just told him that they did away with some kind of program, and so they told him to thank you, and it's this and that, bunch of yak. I mean, we were expecting a new truck, but we didn't get it. It'll be all right. Hey, Blue Wave Odyssey, how you doing, buddy? I just jumped on here. This is the late night show with KT Live. Big announcement. TMZ broke it that Willie Ray is going to be signing with us to come on some of our videos, and we haven't even finished signing the deal. And then how TMZ is, man. They always breaking it. New Horizons, Jim, coming, I hope. Yeah, to the big. I wonder if Barney's gonna be there. I tell you what, my brother-in-law, he has so much memorabilia from the Andy Griffith Show and Mayberry and all that stuff. He's got it all, and plus they live right there in Greensboro, North Carolina, so they go a lot, and so he's got all that stuff. But I think maybe there's only isn't there just maybe like one left living, or maybe two? Susan, you know that? Do you know if one or two of them still living? Hey, Brittany 26871. Brittany 26871. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to the live. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I just don't know. I don't know who's left. I think maybe Thelma. Is Thelma still alive? And then maybe that Darling girl. I think maybe she was still alive. I just don't remember. But Keith, I tell you, man, I sit here watching that live stream, and I try to read the comments and everything, and and I just can't read the comments because I'm watching your wife laugh and everything and giggle. She just giggles. She's like my wife, BJ. I can sort of be upset a little bit with her, and she'll just giggle at me. And I'll tell her, I say, see these veins popping out? I'm mad. And she'll just giggle at me. So that's that. But I've never been to the Mayberry deal, so we'll see. But right now, we are sitting here on our houseboat on the Ouachita River, just south of I-20 in West Monroe. And when I tell people where West Monroe is, I just, tell them where the Duck Dynasty guys are from. And so then they sort of, oh, yeah, I know. Whether they know or not, I don't know. We're at the northeast side, the top side of Louisiana. So you got Dallas. I do it like this: Dallas, Shreveport, Monroe, West Monroe, then Jackson, Mississippi, straight across 20. So let's see what Susan said. Yes, the Darling Girl and Thelma Lou are the only ones still alive. I sort of know my stuff a little bit. That's a good deal. Do they usually come every year? Do they usually come every year, Susan? I can see her typing now. Let me see. Does it? I really don't know how to bring anybody in. So if somebody wants to tell me, I'll try it. I see up under the screen, there's two little people right there. I can hit that. Then I don't really know how to bring anybody in. I always hear Bob or someone trying to teach somebody how to do it, but I don't know how to. Oh, wait, I see it. Invite. Who wants to come? Okay, you hit invite. Copy to the clipboard. It says it's copied. I don't know if it's copied or not. Hey, Jerry. How you doing, buddy? Okay, let's try it again, y'all. Copy. There it is. You got to do it like that. Maybe. I don't know how. It don't matter. I'm not going to dwell on it a whole bunch. Oh, so you were in West Monroe about a month ago? Good deal, man. Good deal. Yeah, the river's coming. We live on the river, and when it's the normal flood stage, it's like 21 feet, and I think right now it's at 31, something like that. So the river's up. So we just go up with the river, Now, pretty soon, if it goes up past 34 feet, then we have to drive down at the other end of the dock, get off there, and then walk all the way back down here. We're actually the only ones that live down here on these docks full time, which it makes me laugh sometimes when I say full time, because we left out December 25th on Christmas Day, and we got back Friday. Baby, we got back Friday? Yeah. No. Yes. We got back Saturday, and then we got back Friday. See, I tell you what, y'all know how much we run. So we got back Friday, and then we went to my mom's on Sunday as we were going down to Galveston to deliver to, and then we got back Monday. So we may stay all week, so we'll just see. It's a good job, and it's even a good job for some people who are sort of like full time, but they still work. If you've already got the truck, and that's what I'm gonna do. Once I get my fifth wheel, I'm still gonna work, but I'm gonna get into this 1,000 trails stuff, campgrounds where you can stay 21 days or whatever, and I may sneak out like during that time, run back to Indiana and get a load coming right back in the area where I'm at to make some extra money. So that's a thought. That's a thought for people. When we have the motorhomes also, got a lot of husband and wife teams that the husband will get pull a trailer, and the wife will either a motorhome, Class C, or Centus truck, FedEx truck, stuff like that. Let me try that. And then what they do, they try to make sure that the wife's vehicle delivers first naturally, and then she gets in the truck with the husband. Then they go on to deliver his. Then they just ease on back. So that's how that works, man. Let's see what my man says. Got one for Bossier City for Friday. Loads are picking up. Yeah, they are, Roger. Sure are, man. Yeah, I had my dispatcher. We got a great company, guys. I mean, we got a great company. Sitting there at the house, my dispatcher called me today. It's no force dispatch. Now, they do want you to, like, if they're in a bind and need you to go run a little short one to Ohio before you go to California or Washington, you know, you do that. You're a company, you're a team player. But he called me today and asked me, checking on us first, and then he asked me if there was anything, where did we want to go next? And I told him, I said, look, I don't want to dispatch on nothing now because we may leave Thursday, we may leave Friday, we may not leave till the weekend. So he told me just let him know. So that's what's good about all that stuff. We got some good. Let me try that, Jerry. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna hit invite, and there's the link. Okay, send this link to your guest. Okay. So I'm gonna hit copy the link, and it said copied, and then I'm gonna X out of that. Wait. Is this it? Did he do it? Is that it right there? Did I do it? Anybody click on that if that's it. I'm looking around like I'm waiting for somebody to pop in. What's happening? Anybody? Come on. Right there, isn't that it? Somebody click on it. Come see me. Come see me. Armed American Patriot. What's up, my boy? All right. I tell you, man, I love your channel, man. I tell you what, if y'all ever want a channel with a lot of energy, you go see Armed American Patriots channel. They do it's a growth channel. And but he has good content, and just the energy and the people are awesome over there, man. I sure like that. So what do I do now to pull somebody in? Anybody gonna click on it? Jerry Holly says in bed, or I would. Come on, Jerry. Don't come in my stream while you in the bed. Oh, look, there's Bob. So now I just click on Bob. I click.
And now you just click on Bob, and there I am, just like
that, man.
How about it? You got it working.
It's not rocket science. Okay, now how do I take armed off if I don't want any banners at all?
You just click on another one and click on it again. Click on any chat one and click on it again.
All right. Okay, just click on anybody, then click on it again.
Yep.
Well, that's Jerry. And click on it again.
There you go.
It disappeared?
It sure did.
There it went. There it went. All
It
right,
solves
Bob.
everything.
Check it out. Me and Bob together.
Yeah, I'm just, let's see here. Yeah, I'm sitting at my house on my pool. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah, I see it, man.
No, that's not my house. I Googled a mansion.
Yeah. Well, I bought my material. It's still over there on the counter, folded up. Tomorrow I may hang it up and just, mess with that a little bit. If I like it, I may. The only thing, I'm always out on the road, man, and which I guess I could bring my green screen with me and just hang it up.
Absolutely. Just hang it behind you. Yep, that's all it takes.
Man, I could see me not getting a lot of work. I can see my driving 650 to 700 miles a day going down to about 500 miles a day.
Yeah, no doubt. It definitely gets a little addicting.
Yeah.
So
I've tried to talk my wife into getting in here, but she's a little under the weather, so I'm gonna let her slide this time.
Yeah, she'd be good at this. You two make a good team.
Yeah, we're she's she's funny. I got a few videos. I have to get busy on them because we picked up our loads that were going down to Texas, and we were up there at the yard in Indiana, and it was just solid ice, and she was out there take off running and skating and all this stuff. I didn't want her to get hurt, but I sort of wanted her to, you know, not get hurt, but maybe a viral video. You know?
Yeah, I tell you, I like that one where she hitches up that what was it, trailer, I believe, that she hitched up there, and did just a really fantastic job with it. I mean, that was a different type of a weight distribution hitch than I have. That one, I believe, had the chains on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine doesn't have the chains on it. And I watched her. I was like, that she's incredible. She's good at that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. And she just, she started when we got married. Matter of fact, I think like the week or the day after we got married in August of 17. And she's almost at 250,000 paid miles.
Wow.
So
she later, Jerry. He's leaving.
Take care, buddy.
No, that's very impressive. I mean, no doubt about it. You have a cool job.
Yeah.
Delivering RVs, man. You don't even need to buy one. You know?
Yeah. I want to slow down though, man. I want to get out there and be like Bob, you know. Yeah,
right. And the grass is always greener on the other side because I want to be like the other guy too, you know. Yeah. The full-time thing. And everyone wants to be like the other guy, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, what? And some of y'all know, but some don't. We got loads from Oregon down to Colfax, California, which is east of Sacramento, and then from there, we were going to just go down to Arizona, you know, or go home or something. Because I've been talking with Sweet Travels, Jones into Travel, and Papa Drew, and they were all a big meetup was going to happen. And my wife said, she calls me Paul. I'm 17 years older than her, but Paul.
Are you really 17 years older?
Yeah.
Wow, you really rocked the cradle, didn't you?
Yeah, man. She was 5 months old when I graduated high school.
Yeah, right.
So anyway, my dispatcher called and she had 2 loads to pick up in Hemet, California, down by San Bernardino, going over to Avondale, Arizona. So I told her, I said, that's perfect. That was going to be over the weekend. I said, we can go to Quartzsite and I can find these people I've been talking to for a while. And so before we got there, there was only 1 load. So, okay, big deal. So I let, BJ got that one. So we came across, that was on Friday, and we came across, but we waited till Saturday morning, and we had their coordinates and everything, and we went north of Quartzsite out there in Plamosa Road, saw the big red truck, and so we got there on Saturday, and then we slept in our trucks. We got our beds in our trucks, and we go to the pilot truck stop to take our showers. So I said, well, we'll leave Monday morning. And I sort of got a little depressed because I was having fun doing nothing. That's what's fun about it, doing nothing. And so she said, Paul, why don't I go deliver and I'll just come back? Because I know you're having a good time and I like to see you happy. So she got up Monday morning, went and delivered her unit and came back. I think she went to the Dollar Tree while she was gone in Walmart. So anyway, she came back and got that back around 4 or 5 o'clock on Monday. And so Tuesday came around, still having a good time and all. And then my dispatcher called me Tuesday afternoon and said, I have 2 real good loads for y'all. Do you want them? So naturally I said yes. And so we waited till the next morning. And I think we left maybe 2 hours, 3 hours before Papa Drew got there. But we had to get up to Utah to get those loads to stay ahead of that storm. And then I see all the pictures. We probably had like 12, 14 while I was there. They started easing in, coming in. And then when I saw those pictures, man, God, there was 50, 60 people there. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was a good turnout. And Susan just mentioned here about the 15th to the 18th, and yeah, Camper Life. Yeah, William called me and told me about. In fact, I'm going to be booking my spot tomorrow. I'm going to call there and
Okay.
set up our spot up there in Mount Airy, North Carolina, for the Mayberry meetup. That should be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Hey, let me say something. Timmy Ray, what you doing, Timmy? Baby, Timmy Ray is on my live stream. That Timmy Ray, BJ says she'll see you tomorrow. That's BJ's first cousin.
Oh, cool. Hey there, Timmy. Good to meet you.
Yeah, Timmy Ray. All right, that's good. I'm happy. I've never met him yet, but he's always coming on, commenting stuff. That's cool. That's cool.
And now you see him on your live stream. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. I just happened to look down there because I wear these are my readers.
Yeah, that's actually what these are, readers, but I wear them all the time.
I need to find some good ones. But anyway, I had surgery back in 2003, I believe, to fix my eyes. So I can see far off, but I have a little problem up close.
That's what it is with me too. It's up close. I have most of the problem. But readingglasses.com.
Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all see this? Y'all see up on the screen, Gardensman Thomas? That's my son on the left, and my grandson on the right. My son went into the guard when he was 17 years old, and Darren, he has his birthday. Matter of fact, is February 6th. He's working on 21 years in the guard, and then my
pension coming.
And then my little grandson, his son, he signed up last week. Yeah.
Very cool. I did 2 years in the active duty, 2 years and then 4 years inactive.
That's good. Yeah, I talked to him about doing, starting him a YouTube trailer and about his life going into the guard and all. I said, so he's been working on a trailer, and two of his uncles were also in the military. So I'm excited for him to do that. That's gonna be great.
That's very cool. Also, before I take off, do you have any questions about StreamYard?
Looking like let me just click on this one over here where it says banners.
Those are fun.
Yeah, I like the little scrolling thing at the bottom.
Yep, that's cool. I like that too.
Okay, real quick, where it says like this banner right here, uses banners to summarize your talking points or call to action. Do you ever use that?
Isn't that what you're using right now at the bottom? The TMZ reports Willie Ray?
No, that one is a ticker.
Okay, the other one, the other one's just a real big, there, you just clicked on it. There it is. And that's what it is. It's just a real big one that goes across the bottom. And I don't use it.
Yeah, I that's what I'm saying. I never see anybody. The only thing I see is everybody just, clicking on everybody's.
If you decide to go green screen, make a background. You can make it in Paintbrush or wherever you want to make it, Photoshop, and make it 1350 wide by 760 high, and that'll be the perfect size for a banner. Just so you know.
All right, good deal.
And do you know how to do moderators?
No.
Okay. Moderators, what you have to do if you want to put on moderator on is you have to go into YouTube and do that. Now you can do it while you're doing a live stream in YouTube. You can open up another YouTube window right now, and then you can click on a person's name like you're going to their channel, and as the host, it'll have a different menu than most people see. And it'll say make moderator, and then you can make a moderator that way. Or you can go to their channel, copy the URL, their address, and then go into your settings and analytics, then to community, and then just paste it in there in the moderator section. And it'll turn them into a moderator there, just so you know how to do that kind of stuff.
All right. Well, type something in there. Let me click on your name on my other laptop.
Okay, if I were to say hi, for example, I'll go. Because I'm on my other laptop too. Something else you should know is I cannot comment as your guest. Only you can chat.
Okay, I see.
Am I lagging?
Yeah, just a little bit, but I see it, Bob. Whenever I click on Blue Wave, I see it right there. Add moderator. Yeah, I see that.
Right, and that's how that's done.
Yeah, I see now. Yeah, this should be pretty easy. Let me see what this guy right here said. He's he's
There you
another RV transporter also. Let's see right here.
Hello, meant to be RVing. Oh, really? Another transporter.
Yeah, I've been hauling campers now 25 years. My dark blue, oh man, the '06, that 5.9 diesel. Whenever they chow it, I had a '05.
Ooh, finally blue at 1.5 million miles. Wow.
Well, you haven't seen my new video yet, but it's
I
my
heard
son.
about it, a 1 million mile
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
You're right. I haven't seen it yet. I need to go check it out. In fact, I'm still going up the list of comments on my thing and getting to it. I think you're right up there a little ways. So I want to check that video out. I heard about it yesterday. I want to see that.
Yeah, that's pretty good right there.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever put more than 150 miles. I think it was 150,000 miles on a vehicle. It's about the most I've ever put on one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Bob, looking at this right now, where do I see how long the stream has been going?
Okay, that's in the top left corner.
There it is. I got it.
It also shows you how many people are in the chat.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, baby, guess how many people's in the chat? Guess. 13. That's her lucky number, 13.
Okay, Dan Marino's number.
I tell you, that's right. I tell you what, that number comes up a lot, man. It's crazy how much that number comes up a lot for us. We checked in a motel one time.
Room 13.
It'll either be 13 or it'll be like 113 or 213 or something like that. The 13 is always in there.
There's something else I was going to tell you how to do too. Let me think about it now. You asked how to, okay, you got that. As you're asking, okay, and I told you the number of people's up there, and what else was there? I'll have to think about it, but there's going to be all kinds of questions you may have as you're doing it. But the best thing to do is you can also open up a StreamYard where it says record only, and it's just you, no one else, and you can go in there, and it's just like doing a live stream, and you can just start playing with all the buttons.
Oh, that's cool.
And there's a lot of, you can have a lot of, you can set it up for your next live stream, because however you leave it is how it'll look the next time you go into it. So you can get it all set up for how you want to do it, and then you're ready to go.
Yeah. I can tell already that if anybody who starts doing live streams, they're gonna have to do the paid, the live stream.
I've got the paid version.
20 hours, that's gone pretty. That's 20 hours a month is what it's free right now.
It's $20 a month, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about how many hours can you stream with the free version? Oh,
I didn't know that, but yeah, I did hear someone say that the other day that they ran out of their usage, and I never knew there was a usage. I'd never had the free version. I mean, I had it for a couple days, and then I just decided to get the paid version. But yeah, I guess there is a limit on what you can do there.
Yeah.
And the YouTube, doing it through YouTube is a lot more complicated. Now, something else about StreamYard, it eats up a lot of bandwidth. A lot more bandwidth than YouTube if you do it directly through YouTube or even another app. But yeah, StreamYard eats up a lot. But you're right, I forgot about that. But you only get so many hours a month with the free version.
Yeah, see, because I wanted to sometimes, like, I'll have my iPhone in its holder filming going down the highway,
Right.
And I've seen people do lives going down the highway.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can do it with StreamYard. I think it's a different one.
Yeah, I don't think. Now, I'm not sure about this either, but I don't think you can use StreamYard on a phone. Now you can use Streamlabs on a phone. That's another app. but then you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, I believe, to do that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I take that back. Not with Streamlabs. With YouTube, you do it. Streamlabs, I'm not sure what it is. I think you can just do it with Streamlabs. I just haven't figured out yet. I've gotten Streamlabs to work, but I haven't been able to get it unlisted. So I've been having trouble with that. And James Catneys is saying 20 hours. Several people here are saying 20 hours is all you get with the free version.
Well, Armed American Patriot says Streamlabs OBS is free and has no limitations.
Yeah, that OBS is a good one too. Absolutely.
But they just don't have the green stream effect, probably. I mean,
yeah, I think OBS is a pretty good. I think they've got a lot of the toys too. And something else, I wanted to thank you for running my playlist. I appreciate that, Keith. That's really cool.
Hey, I really thought apparently it's a waiting period on running the playlist, because on Friday or something like that, or Thursday, you were at 9 something, and I had said if you make it by 6 p.m. on Saturday, that I would dye my goatee blue. So I knew I was going to do it. I even told my wife, and she told me what kind to get that, only lasts like 7 days instead of the 30-day deal.
Right.
I would be mad though if I bought the 7-day deal. I liked it, and it was only a couple more dollars. I could have got the $30 deal.
Well, I want to be able to wash it out the next day. Whatever I do, I want to be able to wash, because if I'm going to go with blue hair.
Oh no! because when you hit 4,000 hours, you got to make sure it gets you a little buffer. So it may take a week to get that buffer on that 4,000 hours.
And that's something else. Anyone who goes blue, if they don't want to go live on, like I'm live right now on Keith's stream, I'm going to put people on mine as well. And if you don't want to do it, just email me your picture and we'll post it that way. But if you're willing to go live, all you need is a camera, and we'll get you up there on the panel and show how you went blue, and we'll get as many people up there as we can.
Okay. American Wanderer said they do have it on the other one.
Yeah. OBS is a pretty good program. They've got a lot of toys and stuff on that one too.
Okay. Let's see, kid, you can't have a panel on OBS, I don't think.
Okay, and Timmy Ray is getting ready to take off, it looks like.
Yeah, that's why I just saw that down there. Timmy Ray, BJ, I am fixing to get off because I am watching a Kiss concert. Timmy Ray in the house for some Kiss. Oh, he's an Elvis fan too? Oh, yeah. All right, Timmy Ray, take care, man. I'm going to meet you sooner or later. Been married to your cousin for almost 3 years and just haven't made it out that way. But God bless, man. Thank you so much for always tuning in. Appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, and James Catneys, we're very close to the same number of hours, Camper Life and I, so it could happen really within a few days of each other. We both have very close to the same number of hours.
Hey, well, you heard, who was that today talking about? I think RV Underway said that, so when Camper Life makes his, we all have to go bald.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
And I said, oh, yeah, I'm for it.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Yeah, that's not going to happen with me. I promise you that, right? I'll put on a bald wig.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll put on one of those bald heads, but I am not going to shave my head.
No, man, your hair looks too good, man.
It'll probably never grow back if I shave it. You know how that goes.
Hey, but you know what? I think you should two-tone this deal. I think you should blue the hair
and red the beard.
White the beard, man.
It's already white.
Yeah, I mean, white it all the way, and I mean, just a little brown part you got right there going a little bit. That could be a blue strip.
I'm actually going to go with a blue beard too.
Yeah, blue beard. Oh yeah, Bob the blue beard. Hey, you may like that. Your wife may like that. You may have to keep it blue.
Well, it was James' idea that I go with the blue beard, and I wasn't going to do it until I told Deb. I go, can you believe James wanted me to go with the blue beard? And she goes, you should. And I went, what? She goes, I think you should. And I went, well, looks like I'm gonna. So that's James' fault. Hey, Ricky's here with RV Underway.
All right, Paul. Good night, man. Peace. Thank you for joining.
Tell you what, I'm going to jump off. Maybe you can bring someone else in and take turns, kind of move it around, rotate a little bit.
All right,
So
good deal.
I will see you guys. Thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir. So you just take yourself. Okay, that's how you do it. You take yourself off. All right, Chaplain, I will go blue, but not bald. Yeah, you got a good head of hair too there, Keith. Yeah. Hello, Mr. RV Underway. I was going through live stream withdrawals. Glad you guys are on. I know, man. That's why I said after everybody gets through their live streams, I may just pop on for the late show right here and talk about the other people on the other live streams earlier. Something like that. Something crazy. Let me see. Let me do this right here. Let's see. Invite. And I'm just gonna click on that. And whoever wants to grab it can just come on. I'm trying to learn how to do it. And then you put it right there, you hit that button. And there it is. There it is. Anybody want to get on? Come on. Shay and Shane Empire. All right. Out of the blue, Hunky. All right, this is cool, man. I like this. Anybody want to jump on? Just hit that slow minimum link and just come on in. But it's funny, like when me and the wife, we go out there and work, we sort of turn it into a vacation too. We went down to spent the weekend in Tombstone one time. We went on several cruises, getting the load going like a certain place, and then we get on the cruise ship. And it's pretty neat getting paid, to do this job. And but it's a lot to it. You got different things to deal with, But other than all, it's, and a lot of people don't like Camping World, but we're like the what's that word? Exclusive? No. Anyway, I don't like the word. I really don't like using like 4-syllable words. You'll know that with me. I'm like a 2, maybe 3-syllable person. So we do a lot of Camping World stuff. She's over there counting syllables. You only have to copy the link once unless you copy something. Look at my man. Thank you, sir. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Quick, let me see what this guy said right here. I'll be right back with that. Quick, what happened to that 1,000,000-mile Ram you looked at? That belongs to my son-in-law. He's still working it. He works for Horizon. I think Trey's like number 32 in the company on the towaway side. Yeah, matter of fact, he's doing I think a short Pennsylvania load, and then he has one after he does that. Then he has one coming down to Liberty, Texas. That's what he told me. So he's usually home every weekend, and but when we leave out, we usually stay gone a month and a half, whatever. Our kids are all gone and grown and doing their own thing. So that's what we do. That's what he do. But yeah, Trey's out working with that 1,000,000-mile truck. It's rolling, baby. I would, but my back is hurt. No, I'm sorry, Miss Susan. I'm sorry. Camping World has treated us great. Yeah, here's the bottom line. Here's, and this is just like I tell guys who do this job. You have a choice of where you buy. You have a choice of where you work. You can make something a good thing, or you can make something a bad thing. Nobody's forcing you to do this or do that. And I know some things might have happened after you did that or after they told you this, but until you get everything in writing, get everything done before you sign the line, and that's like in everything, just keep your guard up and just watch what you're doing. But I really like the show, The Prophet. I really like that show. I feel Marcus is a good guy. He's out to make money, you know. But you know, everybody is. But he does a lot for people too. I'm just going down through here because I can't check that out. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. What else is it? Got to go. HD has to go out. All right, man. What's that HD mean? Harley Davidson? Is that what you're talking about? Because I cranked. No, he said HD. He looks like a biker. Today I was cleaning my truck. I got my bike over at my son-in-law's house, and I cranked it up. I'm gonna have to let y'all see my bike one day. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. But I don't ride it. It's 3 years old, and I only got 8,500 miles on it. Oh wait, look here. I'm talking, and there's my man down there. What's up? Hey,
brother,
buddy.
how you doing?
All right, brother. I saw you today somewhere.
Yeah. So how things going?
Oh, good, man. Good. We just
That's good.
in for a little bit of time off, and but I tell you, man, whenever I get here, she's over there in my chair now. But for 2 days, usually I get in that recliner, and it just grabs me. And the only thing I can move is my hand to push that remote on the grit on the grit channel, because I love to watch westerns, and I'll push that grit channel, and that's where you can find me for the first 2 days when I get in.
Yeah, I was off yesterday or today actually, and I just in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see JT's talking about his Softail. I got my grandfather's Sportster. He passed away back in 09, and so I got his Sportster. He did all up. It's an 07 1200, and it's a little small for me, but it's my grandfather's. I can't get rid of it.
No, man.
Can't get rid of that.
You hang that up on the wall.
Yeah.
Hey, but okay, now the Sports, there's a 12, but wasn't there an 800 or something? Sports?
There's 883.
Yeah.
It's a smaller one. Yeah.
Listen here, man. Everybody's gonna learn more and more about me later because I talk a lot anyway. But back when I was chief of police of my little town here, well, north of here, there's 1,200 people. I was chief of police. I used to weigh like 320 pounds, and my buddy had a little Sportster, brand new, and I was at his house one day. He said, "Man, why don't you go ride a bike, man? I ain't rode it in so long." I said, "Do you remember seeing them big old guys on them little mini bikes one time, like twins?" I said, "That's what I would look like." And so anyway, he talked me into going. Hey, man, I rode that Sportster all over town, man. But nobody ever took a picture of me. I wish somebody would have took a picture. Because, you know, the Sportster is like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, it ain't wide enough in here, you know.
Yeah. My first Harley was a 1983 Sportster 1000. And it was actually built in the York plant, which is only 40-minute drive from us.
Okay.
And I picked it up. It was some guy's yard ornament. And I said, "Hey man, you want to sell that thing?" And he said, "Yeah, I was thinking about it." I took it home, cleaned the carb out, put a new battery in it, and it started right up.
Oh wow.
And I did I bobbed it out. I had 18.5-inch apes with a 4.5-inch cutback. Yeah, I was up here and did a suicide shift where I pulled off my throttle and reached across and shifted back on the handle, and I spread them out. You know, instead of having this narrow part, I spread them out. To sort of fill out a little bit of that skinniness.
Man. Let's see right here. Johnny's Journey. Boo, I'm working. Johnny, where you work at, man? Johnny's Journey. Where you work at? What you doing tonight? On the late shift.
Yeah, you got. I just got back on here. My wife was watching and said, "Hey, you ought to go over there." Silverman was on, and so I'm sort of trying to catch up on who all is in your chat here.
Yeah, it looks like there's 14 for it being this late. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, it's after 11 o'clock where you're at.
It is. Yeah. Where are you at now?
I'm in Louisiana.
Louisiana. Okay.
Yeah, we're Central Time. You know
Okay.
what's good about our job is just like where you're at up there. I mean, I don't know exactly where you're at yet, but we don't go east a lot, and when we do, it's going to be when the weather's good naturally.
Yeah.
But shoot, man, I can meet up with a lot of people just passing
yeah.
through, and because once we get delivered, we like to get off the beaten path sometime, just easing back through the mountains, through the hills, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's what we like to do.
Yeah. Well, we have a camping world right here in Hanover. We actually went there and we got a really cool salesman there that he actually gives us one of the master keys, and we can walk through.
Yeah.
Do a lot of recording and we're just trying to find that right floor plan for us right now. But we're 30 minutes east of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
That's one place I haven't went yet, and I love Civil War movies.
Yeah, you got it. We got a big bike week too. If you get some downtime, it's in July. I want to say July. Second weekend in July. I mean, it's nothing like Sturgis or anything like that.
Yeah,
it's a ton of bikes, and it's actually in Gettysburg too. So there's you can ride around on the battlefield with your bike. And just
wow,
it's so relaxing to do that, and it's just usually pretty big. It's usually a pretty big show.
I bet this. I know it is. An eerie feeling going to Gettysburg and like having some fog out there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just because we have stopped at several places. There's a overland stage route out at Point of Rocks in Wyoming, just right off the interstate, and the building is still there, old sod building and all, and they got some pictures of people there like back in the late 1800s. And I remember standing there just like I was looking at the picture, and I'd stand there and say, look, I am standing just like that dude is in that picture right here. Mm-hmm. It's a funny feeling, man, that you can do stuff like that. It's sort of like right now I'm getting some cold chills on me.
Oh yeah, it's epic. You could go in town, and there's buildings there were churches there that are still standing from the Civil War era, and like these churches were converted into temporary hospitals and stuff like that. I mean, and it's a 2-story building, and the guys who are amputating are on the second floor, and they're just piles, the body parts. They're just throwing them out the second story window to the point where it looked like you were on the first floor, and you can stand in those places and be like, and just you can feel it. You can feel.
Oh
it.
yeah. Hey, let's recognize.
Look at that.
I'm gonna recognize you in a minute, sir. But
this way.
Wait.
Down. Frau Norgen.
Anyway, that's who I wanted. Frau Norgen.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, man. Thank you for coming. We just popped on here, and glad you found us. Don't know how you found us. Don't care how you found us, as long as you found us. Oh, I sort of sound like him. I sort of sound like Underway for a minute. Yeah, as long as you found us, we don't mind. Hey, what's up, man? You doing all right?
KT, Rocky, how y'all doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Am I breaking up? You're gonna have to tell me now because I got some bad internet tonight.
You ain't breaking up with me, are you?
Just back on off.
No,
what's that
good.
now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah,
you're good.
So
I was going through withdrawals, man. Everybody was doing their live streams, and then it just stopped, and I was like KT. I'm like, well, if nobody's going to jump on, maybe I will. But I appreciate y'all getting on tonight.
Yeah, the late show, man.
That's right. That's right. The late show.
Yeah, we don't have the scanning hats like traveling down to Bannister has, but
hey, that
was a pretty nifty hat, wasn't it?
That is definitely. I've seen them around like the Ocean City, Maryland area, selling them. but it works by an app on the phone. He was showing it to us.
Wow.
That was pretty cool.
I didn't know-
Bluetooth, huh?
I didn't know if it was something on StreamYard or something to where you had to sit the right way. And it was,
The hat screen. Yeah, no,
Oh,
that was
You got him a
actually-
green hat, and then he
Yeah.
just superimposed all that on there. Yeah.
yeah. His wife was over there typing. What you want to put on there now?
Yeah. What do you want to say?
TRAV. No, that was definitely cool.
So underway, where you? I'm not good with names yet.
Ricky.
Ricky.
You got Ricky,
Yeah.
and then Rocky.
Ricky,
Ricky,
Balboa,
Rocky, and
Balboa.
KT.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So where are you located right now?
We're in South Alabama. We're just about 30 miles north of I-10 as it passes through the Mariana Chipley area. If you've ever run I-10, Jacksonville, back and forth, Pensacola. Dothan, Alabama is about 30 miles north, just across the border. We're about 75 miles from Panama City, so we spend a lot of time down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I picked up at Walmart. Had a big distribution place there in Dothan years ago. They may still have it.
They still do. It's up at Brundage, Alabama. Brundage.
Okay. And I got a friend who's a helicopter instructor that lives in Enterprise.
Yep, Enterprise, and he instructs over at Fort Rucker. Right.
Yep, sure does.
Yeah.
Sure does. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of folks around here employed by Fort Rucker. We got a couple of colleges and several hospitals because it's a big retirement area with Fort Rucker nearby and Tyndall Air Force Base to the south. And then, of course, Eglin down at Destin. And we just got so many military bases, a lot of retirees in this area. So.
Oh, yeah. Good deal. And y'all are in your camper, your fifth wheel or motorhome?
I am because basically I moved my office out here for video editing and live streams and just get comfortable in here. So when we do take it on the road, we're not full time yet. We're anytime. So we just take weekends and we go. We grab a couple of days here and there and then stretch it into a long weekend. And then we end up in Tampa with people like Blue Wave Bob down there. So
Where's he at? Where's he at? There he is.
He was there from.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't even look down there.
Watch the train there. Watch the train.
There he is.
Train's coming.
This is the Brady Bunch. Look.
Hollywood Squares.
Oh yeah, Hollywood Square. I gotta look that way to see him.
Yeah, it's opposite. We're reverse. I pulled. Who was on last night? We pulled somebody off. Oh my!
You know, this very same coordination where you're trying to look this way and look this way is the very same coordination that gets me in trouble when I'm flying my drone. If I'm flying away from me, I'm good. If I'm coming toward me, left is right and right is left, and I crash that thing every time.
You got the insurance on it, right?
No, but I know how to rebuild it. It's a DJI Standard 3, and I have put that sucker, I call it Franken drone because I've put it together so many times. And I've replaced everything on it.
Let me ask you a question on that with the drones. 'Cause we're looking to get one before April here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that mode? It's like headless mode or something like that. Is that where you don't? Is that where it sort of changes the direction for you, so you don't have to use left and right and left? You know what I'm talking about?
That I'm not familiar with. I'm familiar with FPV, which is first person visual.
Yeah.
Which means when you're flying it, if you're looking at whether you're using an iPad or you're using an Android phone or an iPhone, you're seeing what the camera sees. So you're flying as if you were in the cockpit.
Okay.
So that's FPV, and that's the way the racers race their drones. You know, they're flying as if they're in.
It looks like Dean from the Grassroots Living just came in. Hello. I think it's Dean. It could be Shalane. Maybe both of them. But hello, guys. Good to see you.
Hey,
we saw your live stream, your live video,
good premiere.
A live video. Premiere. That's right, premiere. It was good.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
I'm sorry, KT, go ahead.
Well, when we were out in Quartzsite, I met those young folks right there, Mr. Dean.
How cool. Yeah, we're looking forward to meeting them ourselves.
I tell you, she even invited me over and fixed me some French toast. But she put some kind of special something Trying to remember. Seemed like it was orange or something. And but anyway,
Orange marmalade.
something. Maybe that's what it is. But it was good. But I got down and I'd cut mine in those little bitty squares. I didn't want to eat real fast. And but I left 2 squares on my plate. I just couldn't help it.
Yep, it's Dean. So hello, Dean. Good to see you, man. Yeah, we're hoping to meet him here in a few weeks or so. I understand he just moved to Yuma, so we'll probably check him out down there if they're still there when we get there.
Yeah, there's some good people right there.
Yeah.
KT, are you doing your own producing tonight, or is somebody off camera there typing everything in for you? Are you doing it?
No, that's just me. I just reached down there while y'all talking.
Yeah, good.
I'm trying to learn this.
Yeah, when I use StreamYard, I get so involved in the conversation, I forget all of the great little features it has. Like Bob, Bob's gotten pretty good at grabbing comments from the chat and throwing them up there and keeping the graphics going. But I just get carried away sometime.
That does help out to keep you current on your chat by pushing them up. Helping, because then you're not necessarily have to call it out every one. Because I tell you, when you start getting lost in that chat, that can get you.
Yeah, it's very distracting, and it's not very entertaining if you're just sitting there staring at the chat all night. But it's a happy balance you got to strike. There's the blue wave.
Whoa, Bob's
Bob's in the tube. He's in the tube right now.
Yeah, very cool.
I got to catch a couple of them curls when I was down in Ocean City, but I want to make it out west to California so I can catch some of the big ones.
Be ready to bring a deep pocketbook with you for fuel.
Yeah.
It's up around $5 a gallon in parts of California.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. And Dean, how long are you going to be in Yuma?
Until the Yuma runs out.
Yeah, right. So.
They're going to be down there February 1st. All right. Now Bob's working on stuff.
Hey, traveling down the banisters, where did you get that hat, man?
Yeah, that's a cool hat.
Where you got that hat?
Yeah, I think he said he was going to link it in his.
I'm Mr. Gadget guy. I got to have me one of those. So
yeah, that is cool. Yeah, I could see you with something like that. Absolutely.
Ain't no telling what mine would say. Ain't no telling.
I mean, listen to this guy's voice. Is that radio or what?
That is awesome.
WKRP Cincinnati.
That's packs and packs of Marlboro and straight whiskey right there.
Doesn't sound like raspy.
Well, when I was a kid, I used to sit in awe. My mother was a bookkeeper, and every now and then she'd go and work the books at the radio station. Well, of course, those days when she would do that, I'd be sick. That's the days I couldn't go to school. I'd be sick. And she'd end up having to carry me with her, and I was doing it on purpose to get into the station. And I'd sit there in awe and stare up at these guys right on the air. And this was back in the days of radio's heyday. It was, it was a big deal back then. You didn't have all this stuff to compete with. It was radio, TV, and maybe billboards, print ad, and that was about it. And I asked one of those jocks one time, Mr. Bob Walker. He had a voice that, just came out of the depths of his you-know-whats. And I asked him, I said, what do I need to do? I'm a 12, 13-year-old kid. I said, what do I need to do to get a voice like that? He says, lots of Marlboro and whiskey, son. And in my late teens, before I joined the Navy, I did everything I could to get that voice. A lot of whiskey and a lot of Marlboro. So. But finally, it was a training thing. You can train your voice, and now over time, I can't talk except like this. That's the way I talk. So
yeah. Hey, well, Ricky, since you mentioned it, are you participating in the William challenge when he makes 4,000? Oh
yeah. No, I have it. It's not. I ain't got a whole lot. Look at him. But
I'm in.
I'm like a chameleon now. I might wake up tomorrow morning and shave my beard off. I might wake up next week and shave my hair off. And it all grows back. So
There you
at
go.
least it has so far.
Yeah,
But
that's
no,
cool.
I was bald here just a few years ago. I went to it all started. I went to a great aunt's funeral, and we're standing out there graveside, and the sun's beating down on us. And the only place I don't wear a hat's in church or at a funeral, so I didn't have no hat on. And got home, my top of my head was burnt. I mean, I
Oh
was
yeah.
seriously burnt. And I told my wife, I said, the top of my head got burnt. She said, honey, you ain't got a whole lot up there to start with. And so I did. I shaved it all off. I said, if it's really just, if it's that patchy, I'm gonna go ahead and shave it off. And I wore it shaved off for a couple of years and finally just let it grow back. You're
Yeah,
in jail again there, Bob. What you
this
done?
this is the
Yeah.
first time I've had longer hair in like 6, 8
Longer
years.
hair. I like
Yeah.
that.
Longer hair. Yeah.
You on your
Never
chin.
grew out here. Oh no, that you'll see if you Friday. I dug up some pictures. I was talking on my live. People were debating whether this was a beard or a goatee, and I found some pictures from a couple years back where I got a big old beard and have the handlebars and all that stuff. So if you're on there Friday, you'll see it.
There you
You'll
go.
see it.
There you go.
Back in the
Yeah.
day when I first joined the Navy, they had, and those of you in the military, you probably remember this. You go into the base barber shop, and they had the regulation haircuts poster up on the wall. I mean, you could have a little variation. What we had over the Army and the Air Force and the Marines was that in the Navy, when I was in the Navy in the 70s and 80s, we could have beards. You could have a beard, you could have a goatee, you could have a mustache, and they all had to be within regs. But I remember that poster up on the wall, and it had all the names. It had the Fu Manchu and the Van Dyke and the
My
goatee.
father had
and
handlebars.
yeah, well, we had a pilot one time that had handlebars, and it wasn't your mustache wasn't supposed to go outside of your lips.
Right.
But he did. He had them way out here. He was a sharp looking
Right.
dude.
Also, Grassroots Living says it was orange zest, which is
Yeah.
actually orange peel. Debbie does lime zest in her key lime fudge that we all had. Also, Grassroots Living says they're going to be in Yuma until the 15th, so it looks like we're going to get to see them in Yuma then, because we'll
When
be
are
there
you
before
headed
then.
out there, Bob? When are you headed west?
We're hoping to be headed out of here in about a week or 10 days. That's what we're shooting for now. Last
Maybe
Friday, I had
KT,
a,
what kind of stuff? KT, what kind of stuff you got going on? How often do you pull campers across the country?
Like I was telling them earlier, we left out Christmas Day and we just got home Friday. So we stayed out a month.
Oh my
And then we
goodness.
usually stay home about 3 or 4 days. And because our kids all gone and grown, so we just come in, check on a few things, and we're going again. So I think we're probably leaving Thursday. We don't know yet where we're going to go. BJ's having to do a few little things at the doctor, so we may run up and come back down to Texas or Louisiana and take care of some more stuff like that before
Now,
we
is it-
venture out.
Is it like trucking where you get out there and you find a load and bring it back, or do you have a service you go through, or a website, or some type of company that you work for that
Camping
hooks
World.
you up with loads back and forth? Oh,
Yeah,
Camping World.
It's
I
our
got
it's
you.
our yeah, it's our company. We are up in Wakarusa, Indiana, right by Elkhart, and the shuttle drivers bring all the loads to the yard, and we see them on our load board, and we pick what we want. And
Mhm.
if y'all have ever been up to the Northwest up there by Pendleton, Oregon, Keystone has a plant up there also, and so
Right.
we
That's
have
that's what we have, a Keystone trailer.
There you go. Yeah. So that's what we do. The reloads. What we usually do is we try to go to Washington or Oregon because we know we're going to have some loads up there, and then we'll do a little short one. Then we'll get one down to Arizona, and then from there we'll just hook my truck up to my wife's truck, and we'll just deadhead back to Indiana if there's nothing going on, and so it makes it good.
You know-
But Jones,
I never thought much about it. But the campers and trailers, they have to get to the lot somehow, and you never see them on a truck. You don't see a big truck like a car hauler coming by.
Right.
And so all this time I thought, well, look at those folks over there in the other lane. They're going on vacation. Well, it's probably guys like you hauling these things to dealerships.
Actually, when we went to Portland, Oregon, we saw a lot of them. We would see they actually had a sign on it actually it was a guy's truck that had the sign on it that he was transporting our RV transporter. And I'm like, wow, that's how they deliver them. Check it out. Because you'll see boats even on the back of a semi and shrink wrap, and stuff like that. But yeah, RVs, you don't see it. You're right, Ricky. That's
no. Well, I have seen, to be fair, I've seen a bunch of those small little teardrops and stuff. They might, put 5 or 6 of them on a trailer and haul them, but I ain't never seen no big trailers going across. You got to drag them. That's how you get them there.
Yeah. We actually, I had a flatbed with Horizon for 2 years, and it sort of started interfering with our sightseeing. So, yeah, we would put either 2 like 24s on there, or you could put 3 of the little 17s on the flatbed. But, yeah, we are just like the big guys, the truck drivers. What's Rocky? Is he froze right there?
He is.
Is he asleep?
He's got a butterscotch losage in his mouth, and he's enjoying it.
I need to take a picture of that.
Whatever that is, he's enjoying it.
Oh, man. How was it, Rocky?
You okay?
But anyway.
That's funny.
Yeah,
that was funny. There he is.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
Yep, I'll be back.
Hey, man, you froze, man. You were really enjoying something, buddy.
Yeah.
Rocky, you were picking your nose, then it froze with your finger right up there.
Yeah. Face palms. Look at that thing. I jumped back.
I'll never scratch my nose on there again.
Yeah. Anyway.
But I was telling y'all, we're just like the truck drivers. We're full-fledged. We're not ELD. Now, if you're pulling a flatbed, you are, but we run electronic logs. We go into the scale houses. We have to run unless you're outlaw, we run our signs on our trucks, even when we're empty. And we have to log that even when we're empty coming back.
Yeah.
So we're, it's best just to stay legal. I mean, we run plenty of miles. My new truck, I got it in July, and it has 91,000 miles on it now.
What year did you get it?
2.5 months.
Wow.
What year is it?
It's an 18. It was the last 18 on the lot. I got it July 8th.
And you got 91,000 miles on it.
91,000 plus I've got 8,000 miles flat towed behind my wife's truck. It doesn't register the miles.
Those are Duramax trucks, right?
Excuse me?
Duramax trucks?
Ram 3500.
There you go.
And my truck's a 18 and has 24,000. I thought that was a lot. Wow.
That's a lot of driving.
It is 91,000 miles. That's a lot of driving.
But y'all see that down at the bottom, Willie Ray? He's going to be coming in my videos pretty soon.
Well, I saw. That's really what made me pop in. I said, I got to check out Willie Ray. Yeah. I knew Slow Momentum. I knew it was you, but I'm going, no, come on. We got to see this. Yeah, Willie Ray is kind of interesting.
Hey, now, was his picture on the
Yeah, it was.
No, okay, because I never could see it.
The thumbnail?
Yeah, I couldn't see the thumbnail.
Now that's if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings or anything, but that he don't look like that. That's obviously an app you're using to blow your face up with glasses or something. Is that right? Ooh. Please tell me that's right. Willie Ray.
Willie Ray, man,
Willie Ray with the cowboy hat and the big eyes.
Oh, Willie Ray,
oh my goodness,
he's been through some stuff. A lot of Marlboro and whiskey.
Yeah. I can't wait to see Willie Ray. When's he coming?
Yeah, he'll be on the next video. We should have all the documents signed and everything out in Hollywood.
Really?
And all that, yeah.
I got you.
Grassroots living. Shalene or Dean, Ms. BJ sitting over there in my chair, and she's just relaxing. And she went to the doctor. She's got a bad shoulder, this and that, but she's a tough girl. She's tough.
And Rocky, you need to quiet it down. Your wife's asking you to quiet it down. Here, you see that? Hi, Aaron. How you doing?
I don't know where she's at, but she's on. I guess.
Hey, Bob. Bob, which one of them boats is yours back there?
This one, the big one over my that one right there. That's mine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the other one's.
I've got one of those, Bob. I've got one of those, and I use it to take the trash back and forth to the pier from my real boats.
Yeah, all right. That's your dinghy, right?
That's my dinghy, right?
Ralph's Trucking just came in saying howdy.
Yeah, hey Ralph.
How you
All right,
doing,
that's
man?
another trucker.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
He does. I've been on a few of his streams, and he does a pretty cool job.
So where you
Hey,
at
look,
tonight,
Bob.
Ralph? Where's Ralph at tonight? Where you at, buddy?
Oh yeah, I see it. Right.
You see that right there, Bob?
I sure do.
That's Miss Barbara's laptop. She's running Blue Wave Odyssey.
Oh, how cool!
Playlist
Thank you.
right there. She's,
There you go.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Thank you, Miss Barbara.
Before she got up, she did a little work tonight. She was doing some work on the laptop. She just stood up and said, I'm running this playlist, and went on in the house. So,
I'm sitting here right now on this computer. See if I can get it over there in front of the camera. I don't know if I can. Well, here, I'll just bring the camera to it. That'd be easier. Let you guys see what I'm running right now.
There you
yeah,
go.
camper life.
Yep, I'm running his right now on that computer. Him and I are neck and neck in hours right now, so I think we're going to be pretty close to getting set up at around the same time here. There we go.
Now, y'all got monetized, didn't you, Rocky?
No. We have
No.
we're at
But you went over
1,100.
1,000. You went over 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have 1,100 subscribers.
Yeah, I got the same. I made the same mistake with traveling down the banisters. I thought they had hit their 4K, but they had hit
They're
1,000 as well. So.
Yeah, they're close. I think they needed something like 1,200 or something like that. But yeah, 1,200 watch hours or something. I can't remember what he said.
I needed night before last. I needed 919. Yesterday I needed 834. Then this morning I needed 806.
Well, Bob, if you look at your analytics, compared to your monetization tab, I just figured it out. Your analytics is live. That's real time. How many watch hours you have? Between that and the monetization tab, that's 2 days behind you. So say you hit on your analytics. Say you hit your 4K. It's going to take 2 days for it to show up in that monetization tab.
Yeah, I look at the monetization.
Yeah. But if you look in your actual analytics on YouTube, it's going to show. It'll actually show 2 days ahead.
So if I look at the analytics, it looks better.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I look at the monetization. I like looking at the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
But
you'll be able to tell if you keep an eye on your analytics too. When you get really close, you'll be able to tell. Okay, I hit my 4K. And then you can prepare yourself for 2 days later to actually advertise it.
Yeah, cool. I can order the blue dye.
Yeah. I've been watching mine because I was a little bit confused because I'm watching both screens trying to figure out, okay, what is the actual delay? And I just figured it out actually this morning. I had enough data to track it, and it's 2 days
Okay,
behind.
so let me do the math here on my analytics because I don't usually look at it that way. So 32 it's divided by 60.
Did that work, guys? Did that work?
While
what I
he's
was
working
doing?
on that, Wally, what would you do?
Who, me?
Yeah, you said, did that work? What'd you do?
Well, I was doing this. While he was talking, while Rocky was talking, I was doing this.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh yeah, no, you
wife.
And then I
yeah,
looked
you were looking in the right direction.
Then I looked down at you.
I thought you were talking to your wife or something. Dang. I tell you though, One thing that I thought was pretty neat is when you said you flat tow your truck behind your wife's. That's a real man of you to say that your wife's truck is bigger than yours. I can tell you that.
Well, hey, look. As soon as you said that, it is. Oh, she will let you know quick. She's got the big truck.
She got 1 ton, huh?
Well, they're both the same 3,500, but she said no, it ain't. Oh, she's getting up, boy.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry.
Hey, it only takes me to say, or somebody want to compare my truck and hers, and boys, she's ready. But anyway, she has a 2013 Ram.
You see him looking up to her right now, too, don't you? Yeah. You see that, don't you?
But she has a 2-inch lift, and she has airbags on the back.
Oh, right.
And she loves it when she pulls up. You know, when we sleep, we park next to each other, and she always smiles because her mirror is up. And she'll just look at me and go.
Well, according to my analytics, I'm at a 70. I need 753.4, which is a pretty nice number. It's like 50 hours difference.
Yeah. And you can actually, you can clock it, go even further. Your analytics is probably it's naturally set at 28 days for your time frame. If you drop it down to 7 days, it'll give you a little more accurate, where you can actually look at each day and see what you've climbed in the past 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
Susan, that's about where I'm at too, man. Susan says
forgetting.
she's at 560.
Good.
So it will get there, slow but steady. Wins the race.
Live streams really help a lot.
Yeah. They say you have to schedule. You have to schedule them for them to count, I heard.
Yeah, that's right. You want to schedule them for 15 minutes. If you just go live without scheduling them, it doesn't help a whole lot. You need to schedule your live streams at least 15 minutes out for them to count.
Really?
Yeah, and he's stuck again, it looks like.
Why are you looking at me like that, Rocky? Why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah.
Hey, but look, here's a guy that I met on another stream, Mr. Terrell Chapman Studios. I think he's from across the water somewhere, but
hey, Terrell Chapman.
Yeah, glad to
Hi,
see
Terrell.
you made it in. Yes, sir.
Very cool. Yeah, we totally lost Rocky.
Grassroots knows him, so maybe, or maybe they just saw him pop in.
Yeah, they're just very nice people and say hi to people.
Now, Bob, when is Susan? Susan, when are you going live? I can look at the
she's going Friday,
but Friday.
Oh, she's on the schedule.
I believe Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. She's going. She can correct me if I'm wrong there, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
Yes,
so and that's a good way to get her hours, is to start doing some more live streams.
She's more of a natural at it than she thought she'd be.
She's going to be great. I love that snorting. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. Hey, that is the snorting, and we say that with all respect and love.
Absolutely,
there, Susan,
we love her. She knows it.
But Indiana tonight on traveling down. Indiana with that giggle. That giggle was contagious.
Oh man,
that was.
Wasn't it? I said the same thing. I typed that in there. I mean, that was just great. Yeah, she is going 7 p.m. Eastern time.
I was doing everything in the chat I could to get her to giggle and just make her giggle more. And
at the very end, you could see her just holding it back, trying to really fight it. It was great. And your friend Terrell's actually from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I just saw that right there.
Mm-hmm.
Across the water. That's.
They got some ponds in Pennsylvania.
There's a lake.
Right,
there's a lake there somewhere, right? So, but yeah, no doubt.
Hold on. See, I keep forgetting about my man.
I'm snorting right now, she says.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Rocky.
I've got
You're all good.
Susan, I've got a sister-in-law, and when she sneezes, it sounds just like a pig. Now, I was raised on a pig farm. I can tell you what pigs sound like, but when she sneezes, you just like, immediately. It's a pig, and it's the funniest thing. And I love to go to her house when she's got a cold. If she gets cold, I'm gonna go over there and listen to her sneeze.
I bet her first live stream gets over 50 people in that. And I bet
Susan?
well over.
Yeah. No doubt.
She'll have over 50 people. My first 5 live streams, I couldn't pull in more than half a dozen.
Well, thanks to you, Bob. I had like 38 in our first live, I think it was. We had a 38 at one time.
Yeah, I was trying my first ones when I had 60 subscribers on. I felt good to have 10% of them in there.
Well, that's a good advertisement.
Grassroots Living wants to know if you've bought your blue dye yet, Bob.
We have not yet. In fact, what we have done is we've scheduled an appointment to get my hair cut, and we're gonna ask the girl that cuts my hair what I should use. That's gonna wash out easy.
Yeah, I did the same thing. My wife's got my wife gets her hair cut. I get mine at a little barber shop I've been using for years, but they don't do shampooing or dyeing or anything like that. So I'm going to go to her and have it hopefully temporary. If it's not temporary, it'll grow out.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Do you have one of those Sally stores around your area?
I'm not familiar with it now.
It's like they sell all kind of hair dyes and stuff like that and they're actually like what your hairdressers and stuff would have. You just don't need to have an actual certificate to get the beautician, whatever it is, the certificate. They have them all over the place up here, so you can get the actual true temporaries that are going to hold for a day or two, or you can get the legit powders that that they use in the hair salons.
Cool.
That's where we get ours for Aaron and the girls. They end up with blue hair and green hair during the summer, and yellow hair, and purple.
All right. Oh, cool.
Looks like we got somebody from the east coast of Canada.
Yeah.
Angels or We Nursery.
That's where Justin and Christina are from the east side of Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, good to see you guys. That's another place that we're hoping to see. I don't know if we'll do that this summer or not, but we're wanting to see Niagara Falls from the Canadian side there. So
yeah, they say that's. I've been from the
I'll stick to the New York side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick on the New York side. I don't like the cold weather up there.
Well, we're going to go in the summer.
Yeah, but still, I don't know. I'm not a big fan.
No
offense to anybody. But looks like.
Well, congratulations, James. Good for you. James Catanese just said he returned from the dart game. They won 8-5.
Nice.
Oh, congratulations, James. Good for you. He's got a lot of awards throwing darts, trophies, and all kinds of awards. He's a real pro at it.
I used to be a goalie on our dart team. I was the goalie in high school.
I have a couple friends who they compete as well.
Yeah, Debbie's brothers were pretty good at it. They made their own darts and stuff. She's got one brother who's a pro, well, not pro, but he bowls like a pro. He's got 300 games.
Wow.
Yeah, 300 games, 3 perfect games, and that's pretty good, I think, So, yeah, I mean, my average is like 105, I think.
Hey, baby. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's big in our area too. Is bowling.
On my channel, so you can see it.
So,
That's
good for
about what mine is. I'm right around like a 128 average for my bowling. I'm not that great at it.
Yeah, you're better than I am. But yeah, good for James. That's cool. 8-5. Yeah.
They won't let me back in the bowling alley. I bowl overhand, so they told me I couldn't.
Yeah, right. That's like me on a golf course. I don't drive. I throw it, but I can putt, chip. I can putt, and chip pretty well. I just cannot hit a golf ball.
Yeah.
That is the only thing I can do, Bob. My short game is nothing.
We should team up.
I get that big Bertha out, boy. I can put it on down there.
Yeah, I cannot hit a golf ball, but I can chip and putt. It blows people away when they see me chip and putt.
Next time you go, Bob, are you just you're heavy, hard at hitting it on the drive, or is that what you're? Is that your problem there? Or because what I found, I had a guy tell me I actually drive. I put my feet together to drive, and it gives me a little bit more control because my upper body is. I tend to hit the ball too hard, and that's where it drives me off. So when
Yeah, I don't necessarily try to kill it because everyone tells me don't try to kill it, just swing it and it'll be natural. But after strike 3, I might hit it, but then it's either a slice or a hook.
Gotcha. Yes, and that's what it did.
And I mean a drastic slice or a hook.
Like yeah, have you ever remember Bugs Bunny? How he's got his feet together. That's how I drive, and it helps me out pretty well.
I always do pretty good when we play, but that windmill gets me right there at the end. You know, it knocks my ball out.
I hate that. I hate that.
Did y'all notice? Did y'all notice my wife came on?
Oh, there we go.
There she is. Yeah, see her down there now.
Yeah.
Yeah. She when we got married, I told her, I said, well, I guess you know what your name is now, don't you? She said,
BJ
yes,
Thomas.
BJ Thomas. I said, then I knew she had no clue. I said,
clue
yeah,
who BJ was.
You're BJ Thomas. Huh? Then I said, okay, remember Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid riding the raindrops?
Raindrops,
Never
right?
saw that either.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. You had to educate her.
Yeah.
Robert Redford and Paul Newman.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah, it was a good movie.
Everybody saying hello to you, Miss BJ.
Yes. And well, she's been on here for a little bit, hasn't she? Or she just signed in?
She just popped in.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's see. My average 23. What does that mean right there on James?
Is that darts?
Must be darts or something.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause if that was bowling, that's not a good average.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand the scoring there. I'm not in the darts that much. I wish I was. I'm okay. I won't even say I'm okay at darts. I mean,
That's 23 bullseyes and one that's not on the bullseye, I think. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know it either.
he hit the board 23 times and missed it once.
Yeah.
You'll have to enlighten us, James. You'll have to educate us. We ain't too smart. Not in darts.
Hey, look at this comment right here, y'all. Wait. Look. Yeah, BJ's just a kid. This is a kid. Grassroots said you're just a kid. She said, I know. But look at this. Look at this comment here by Angels. Yup, I remember that song. I'm old and ancient. I'm 55. Oh my God, who in here is over 55?
I think I'm the old man in here.
I'll be 61 in June.
I'll be Go ahead, James.
62 here. 62.
I'll be 64 next month.
Yeah,
if I reverse my numbers, I'll be up there with you. I'm 36.
Yeah, I'll be 64 next month, February. I'll be 64. So yeah, I think I'm the old man in here.
How about?
So now you make me feel real good there, Angels, our we nursery. Thanks a lot.
Yes.
55's ancient, huh? Wow, I'm prehistoric.
My wife calls me a dinosaur.
Meant to be RVing. Looks like they might have just hopped in here. No, they've been
meant to be RVing.
Meant to be RVing 60s here. 60s. 60s what? 60s.
Yeah, you gotta tell. You can't just say 60s.
Born in the 60s?
Or is it 60 degrees that wherever you're at? It could be a whole bunch of different.
Or is that your bowling average?
Bowling average. That's funny. Well, I'm still waiting to see what they say. 60 what? 60.
New Horizons 57. I tell you what, she doesn't look 57. No way.
No, I was sitting there looking at that number too, going, nah.
No, she's yanking our chain there.
That's that Smoky Mountain living.
That's
that's getting back to the bowling average.
It's all that Blue Ridge air.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Fresh air and whatnot. Yeah.
That was cool. Well, we gained one. It was 13, dropped to 12. Now we're back up to 14 at midnight on the East Coast. Check that
Yeah.
out. A
It's
late
cool.
show.
Yeah, no doubt. Very cool.
Oh, look now. Look.
Okay.
Angels is coming back. She said, you guys don't look it.
Oh, now you're trying to butter us
Yeah.
up after
Oh, my
that,
goodness.
right?
Next one
I've
down.
got a transmitter calling me, and I got to go ahead and get to it. I'm not going to back off the chat here, but I'm going to drop out for a little bit, fellas. I've enjoyed it, and I'll be in
There
the
you
chat.
All right,
Oh,
buddy.
that there
See you,
hat.
Willie
Ricky.
Ray,
Right
is Willie Ray showing up? Uh-oh.
No, that's my hat.
Oh, I got you. All right. I'll see y'all.
See you later,
later
man.
on down the road.
All right,
Yep.
buddy. All right, Ricky.
Yeah, he's a good guy right there.
Dude, James said that per dart's throw.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Mike and I are both 60. Excellent.
So there, 60s
Alright.
60s meant actual 60.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna get off too. I'm gonna get back to work, but I will still be in the chat room too. I'm not going anywhere. You'll still see that many people inside the room because I'm not going anywhere.
Cool.
All right.
I'm
Well,
just
I'm
gonna
just
leave
going
the
to throw
chat.
up another. I'm going to throw up another invite in case somebody. Oh wait, he said I didn't have to do that anymore, so I'm going to try it. He said
You
I
should.
don't have to.
You should. Yeah, I mean, people can scroll up and find that. It's just scrolled up there. I didn't see it. You might have to throw it back up there. It might have timed out.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. All I got to do is I don't have to go back through that invite. I just go over there and there it is.
Yep, paste it up.
All right. So anybody want to jump on? Just jump on. Hit that link.
Angels, I bet none of you don't know what my hobby is. Collecting reborn dolls. Oh, wow. I got 3 daughters, so we have tons of dolls around, but we don't have reborns.
Yeah, I actually saw that. I watched one of those videos of that, man. And some of them are. I mean, some of these dolls are like life. Look,
Yeah.
some of them are older ones too.
Yeah.
James, you coming in? Meant to be. Anybody want to come in? Just click on that link down there. I will bring you in. I meant to ask Bob what that share screen means down there at the bottom.
What that means is you can actually share, like if you have another tab open on your Chrome or whatever you're using for your internet, you can actually share. You put it up, it puts it up on the screen, actually right about where I'm at. So you can show, if you're looking on Amazon and want to talk about something, or you want to.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can share all that type of stuff.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Seemed like I saw someone had showed somebody's channel.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, that's what.
Yeah. I don't know if I can share. Oh, I might be able to.
Hey, Justin, I'm gonna bring you in, but you're upside down. You're sideways, brother. You need to get out of bed and sit straight up.
Let me try. I'm gonna try something here on my end here. Okay.
All right.
Let me see if this works.
How's it going?
Hey, buddy. You still sideways on me.
Now he's sideways. There we go.
Now he's standing on his head. Keep going around with it.
He's
It's on my phone.
He's showing normal for me.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Now if you hit yeah. See, so I didn't. This is actually new for me too. Here, I didn't know I could actually share on from somebody else's screen. So you see how I can scroll through.
Oh yeah, man.
Okay. So, and that's actually interesting that you can do it from somebody else's screen. That's really crazy.
Yeah.
But what you have to do is sort of weird because for me to do this, I actually have to make my StreamYard in the background. And then
Gotcha.
I can move through and show different things. So that's really what that's for, primarily for. So I
And the only way. So can you? Okay, you did it right there.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
So is Justin showing straight on you?
Yeah, I'm seeing him straight.
Wow. He's like, well, actually, this way. Well, now that, what do you, what
that's-
position you got to be in to get straight up? Turn your head, Justin, to the left. Yeah. See, now you're coming straight.
you should have had a V8 before you got on here. No, but he's showing straight for me on here, and on YouTube. Oh, it's a little delayed. There we go. Yeah, he's showing straight on YouTube as well.
Okay. Hey, Grassroots, good night. Good night. Thank y'all for coming. Maybe we'll get down to Yuma before y'all leave on the 15th. But thank you so much. Thank you.
So where you guys at tonight? Home?
I think
Yeah, I'm at home in Louisiana.
Oh yeah. When you on the road?
I hear that clicking sound. Y'all hear that?
yeah.
No, I don't hear it. I hear it for some. I don't know what that
Yeah,
is.
dude.
Think Dragon. You got an excellent grow channel, man.
Yeah, you do.
Think Dragon.
Seen him.
He's a cool dude, man. I like that. Good night, Grassroots. Good night, girls and boys.
Road again.
Good night.
Do what now?
I said, when you going back on the road again?
We're probably leaving Thursday or Friday.
Oh yeah.
But now if we're gonna go up and come, we may go up and get a load and come straight back down to Louisiana. What you laughing about?
Oh, where'd it go? RV Underway, about three comments down from that good night one you have up there.
Yeah, I'm in Alabama right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got here tonight, and I'm gonna drive back up tomorrow night. And the load board's full, so hopefully I'll get another load going out again.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 runs a week, man. Trying to keep making that money.
There you go. So Justin, you work for us, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen you on the Facebook page.
Yeah. I've been with Horizon for a year and like 7 months now.
Excellent, man.
And then my dad lives in Memphis. He pulls RVs for Horizon, and my uncle lives in North Carolina, and he pulls too. So
Good.
yeah.
Yeah, we had well, back in the day when we first started, my oldest son drove, and then when his boy got enough to do the football and the t-ball stuff, so he got a local job. And then my other son worked. So right now it's my wife BJ and my son-in-law Trey.
Yeah, I saw the
Trey.
truck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's up there doing a short run to Ohio, I think, and then he's getting one coming down to Texas. He usually does that, and so he's home every weekend.
Yeah.
And, but every now and then we'll all go out. We'll go out west together. Look, boy.
Yeah, I've been trying. I run about 715 miles out. So I'm home every other night. I live right there in Warsaw, so I'm 30 minutes from all the yards.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, Underway wants to know where you at. Where'd you deliver or whatever in Alabama?
Anniston.
Anniston, Alabama.
Yep.
I don't know what that clicking.
No.
I don't know.
It's all good.
Yeah, but no, I try to keep this truck running, man. I'm starting to have electrical problems in my dash, so.
Yeah. Well, I know, man.
But
It's always something.
I can't trade it off, man. I'm too far flipped or whatever. So I'll just probably put a different engine in this once this one goes dead.
Yeah. That's what my son works at. If you ever need any parts, get with me because my son works at LKQ.
Yeah.
And he gives us a good discount on stuff over there here in West Monroe. They got them all over the country though, but that's what Trey said he may do is just because they had a 6.7 Ram Cummins engine for sale that we could have got it for $3,500 with 70,000 miles on it.
Yeah, that's what we were gonna. When I started having transfer case problems, we were actually going to put a new engine. I think we priced one like $7,000 or $8,000, whoever, for a Chevy Silverado 2500.
Mm-hmm.
And but then they said they did my delete program on it, and they put a rebuilt transfer case in it. So, and I just replaced the U joints in here too. So I'm hoping it'll last a little bit longer, except for that electrical problem. But the weird thing is that I could turn my key on in the morning, and my gauges will come on, they'll wake up, and then all of a sudden my screen goes black and the gauges just stay there. So I press on the gas pedal, and the speedometer, RPMs, nothing moves at all. And then if I turn the key off several more times and turn it back on, then it works and it stays on. I can hit the biggest bump in the road and it doesn't flicker off at all. So I don't know if there's a ground or something like that that's causing the issue or what, but the dealership told me that basically I'd probably spend too much money, more than I'd want to spend, trying to find the electrical problem inside that truck.
Man, electrical problem. And I tell you, it's a bad feeling when you're out here delivering these RVs, and especially if it's snow and ice, and you just something's going on, and you just praying nothing happens. Because I mean, when you're going across South Dakota, Wyoming, North Dakota, it's not like they got a shop right down the road, you know. Yeah, I'm ready to hang it up, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
If my little wife, she's gonna keep working, so Paul can take a break. Come, baby.
Yeah. I plan. I mean, everybody says I probably won't, but I do really love to travel. I mean, I plan on doing this the rest of my life. I mean, once the kids grow up and get out of the house, my fiance wants to go with me too. She always gets mad because she'll be like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "I'm going out to North Carolina or something like that, out by the ocean." She's like, "You want to see the ocean again?" I'm like, "Yep."
Oh yeah.
So,
and that's what's good about when things like right now they done blowing up. We can pick and choose basically where we want to go.
Yeah.
I mean, what part of the country we want to go. I always watch the weather. I'm running from that bad weather nowadays, but we pick and choose where we want to go. We have a reload board to where we can look at it and maybe get something going down there, then get the reload. It's just what had happened back in 03. I was dispatching at a trucking company here in town, and we had a driver come in, and I told him, I said it must be nice to work once a month every now and then. And he said, "Man, I deliver RVs for a living." So we started talking, and I said, so that was November of 03, and February of 04, I was sitting in orientation at Horizon Transport. I mean, I was gone.
Oh, when I worked. I actually worked for Frontline Manufacturing out of Warsaw. We actually made the showers that go inside the RVs. So I was actually driving an F-250, one of their work trucks, and pulling a stealth trailer around, delivering these showers to all the Jayco and Forest River and all that. And then they started getting where it was kind of slowing down. So I had mentioned to my dad about starting, pulling RVs because he lived in Memphis and he's an ex-trucker. And so he went and started the shop first to see how it was. So he's like, "Okay, go ahead and put your application." And he said, "It seems like it's pretty fun." So we went and I went and filled out the application on the internet, and all of a sudden they're saying, "Okay, your background came back good. You're all good. When can you start?" I literally had 3 days to shop for a truck. I'm thinking, shoot, man, they're already hiring me without a truck. So, 3 days to shop for a truck, and we looked at a 5.9 Cummins. It was like 2006, but my dad's like, he's like, it was a nice one up there in Columbia City, outside of Warsaw, but we seen this 6.6 that these people were looking at it at the Silverado here, and we're like, okay, we don't want to get our hopes up, but they actually didn't. They decided they didn't want it, but my dad's like, you better get that 6.6 before you get that 5.9 pulling through those mountains.
Yeah.
So that's why we went to 6.6 Duramax. So,
and Rocky, what you do, man?
What's that?
What do you do? Where do you work at? What y'all do?
Oh, we work. My wife has a landscaping business.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she started about 5 years ago, and I was running my dad's cast aluminum foundries for 8-9 years prior to that, and she got bored one day and being a stay-at-home mom, and she posted an ad on Craigslist and saying she'd weed flower beds. shoot, by the time the end of the day, she had a good 40 hours worth of work, and so once she did it 2 years by herself while I was working for my dad, and it just got busy enough that we went full time with it, and I've been with her for. This will be coming up on my third season working full time with it.
Okay.
But,
Do y'all push snow? Is that
Nah. We were gonna start doing that, but with our intentions of going full time RVing next year, I didn't want to invest in a plow and a salt spreader and all that stuff, and then that's just one more thing we got to get rid of before we go full time,
Yeah.
So we just lay low, and I pick up a couple odd jobs here and there as we through the winter, just to keep some money flowing through. But we've been growing. The business has been growing for us tremendously because we focus on not using we don't use all the different sprays and the killers and all that stuff, and so we're just our organic type of focusing on the flower beds and mulching and weeding and all.
Right.
But it's been working pretty well for us. But right now
That's good.
Right now I'm a part-time chicken farmer.
Hey, chicken farmer, baby. Nothing wrong with being a chicken farmer.
Yeah. No, it smells like shit.
Smells like shit, but tastes good.
Yeah. No, it's the company that I'm helping the guy build onto his chicken house, and we're putting on 50 foot of adding on to the one house, and that's the first question that they ask me. Were you in the chicken house today? If I was in the chicken house, I got to strip buck naked down outside.
Hey, do you remember seeing let's see what it was on. It was on either America's Got Talent or the other one where that guy came out there and he was a chicken catcher, chicken chaser.
I tell you what, heck no.
Man, he said they would get out there, they would have to run them chickens, and he was they were, I think, Kentucky, and he was real country, like me, and he said, yeah. He said, we probably caught about 50,000 chickens last night, me and my buddies, and but he could sing, he did good.
Yeah, when they come through, he's got two different places. He's got two houses at each one, and he's got 68,000 birds.
Wow.
per property. So when they come in, we don't do any of the catching. They actually have Purdue. It's through Coleman Purdue. They bring their own people in, and they load these birds up. And I'll tell you what, that's not a job I want to have. That's not.
So they get in there and they chased it. They got to chase it like corral them into a little chute or something.
Yeah, they corral them in, and then it's actually pretty neat if you've seen the rigs that they have those cages. With the birds on. I tell you, Purdue is to me so far that I've seen is probably one of the nicest setups for as far as taking care of the birds as their transport. I mean, they come in, they got those soft covers that they put along the sides to block the wind from them and stuff like that. But yeah, they'll put 50 in this big old cage and then forklift it onto the rig. 50 more, and they grabbing them. Some of them grab them by hand and put them in. The other ones, they have this machine where it pushes towards the front of the house, and then they pick the birds up and put them on a conveyor, and then they conveyor it up into in there as well. It's pretty interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, check it out. BNO just hit the room, man. Hey, this is probably just my second live stream, and so after we got a little group that does live streams, we got a little TV, a little listing on who all comes on. We're a bunch of RVers, and so anyway, after everybody got off, I said, shoot, I'm gonna go on just see if anybody's still awake. Shoot, earlier I had like 15 in my little live stream, so I thought that's pretty cool.
Yep. Any little bit helps. So you got to figure too. I mean, you got. If you have 10 people on the whole time, and you're going on 2 hours live, right? Just about 2 hours.
Wow,
so, that's 20 20 hours of watch time for you right there.
Oh man, live streaming is where it's at. Then with your
Yeah.
with your videos too.
You just gotta be careful because you don't want to do too many of them. The analytics, if you do too many live streams and not enough of your uploads, YouTube
Yeah.
will start characterizing you as a streamer, and then that messes with how many impressions it can reduce how many times YouTube puts you out there for on the home pages and stuff like that because you're a live streamer. So you got to make sure you have a nice flow of content.
Yeah.
Regular content versus your live streams.
Yeah, because I like messing with the editing on the that's pretty cool, and I do mine on iMovies.
Okay.
And it's pretty neat. But let's see. Susan says I was raised on a dairy farm and a pig farm. It must have been where I learned to snort like a pig when I laugh. Baby, Susan, you'll meet her. She snorts
Awesome.
when she
awesome.
laughs. You
She's
snort too, don't you? Sometimes. Yeah, my wife snorts a little too.
Yeah, Susan does. She does some great stuff there with New Horizons. Susan does some great things with helping find all the handicap accessible places to go.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
yeah.
I mean, that's awesome. Awesome thing.
Yeah, we probably passed. I probably passed. I mean, I was in a hurry, and I think she lives in Sevierville, by Knoxville.
Yeah.
And I came right. I had to turn north at Knoxville, but yeah, Smoky Mountains, man. It was just like Pennsylvania. I mean, it's gorgeous. I mean, I love those rolling hills.
Yeah, we definitely want to get down to the Smoky Mountains. We want to see that area. We got like we border the Appalachian Mountains we're on the eastern side there, but getting up there, there's some pretty nice areas to go. But yeah, we want to get down that way.
Now, let's see. You said you're up by Gettysburg.
Yeah. Yeah, Gettysburg. It takes us like to Michaud State Park. It's about a 45 minute to an hour drive to hit Michaud, which is like the top of the Appalachian Mountains in our area.
Are you over towards between Gettysburg and York?
Yeah, Gettysburg, New York. I'm actually in between there, like the Spring Grove area.
Yeah, I see Spring Grove.
Yeah, I'm just on the west side of Spring Grove.
So there you are. Wave at me. Hey, man.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah, so that's it's a pretty neat area. I don't like the cold weather though. I'm not a cold weather person. But that's what.
Yeah, I see old Jim and Nina's Pizzeria.
Yep.
Kenny's Market and the Rite Aid by the Hardee's.
Yeah, so we're west of that, but that Hardee's, that's the only fast food joint in this in the little town there, Spring Grove. But
wow.
Jim and Nina's, if you're ever coming through that way, Jim and Nina's is a good place to eat their subs and pizza. Really
Let's see what Susan just say. Susan said, "Shame on you. Me and my husband would have met you."
Yeah.
Now, I was rolling. I know. But I hadn't saw Miss BJ. Remember, we split up back over there when she cut down at Laramie to go to Denver, and I had to go to North Carolina. And I knew she had that missing her paw feeling.
Mm.
I'm getting the eye again. She's funny. Let's see what James says. I think James is up in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it looks like he's right along that Ohio Pennsylvania.
Oh
line.
man, shoot, James! I used to pass right by there all the time. Yeah, taking 80 across over there out of Youngstown.
It was a 2 off the 80. And we went out. A really cool place to go out to is if you're out in Pennsylvania's Breezewood area.
Yeah, that's on the interstate.
Yeah, they have an area there. It's the old PA Turnpike. They moved the turnpike, and they still have the old turnpike there. That a lot of bicyclists will go on and bike around through, and they got the old tunnels and all that stuff. It's pretty neat because a lot of graffiti work and stuff done on them. But That's a Breezewood's like one of the last exits there out of Turnpike that you can get off in Pennsylvania before you hit through into Ohio.
Yeah.
Some pretty spots up there too.
Let me see here. James, you over near Hogback Run? It looks like a little something says Hogback Run right there. He must be around West Middlesex. West Middlesex.
Yeah,
that may be around there.
Now, if you go out east of us, Lancaster area, that's where a lot of like Amish. There's a ton of Amish family out there, so you can get yourself some good food out that way.
Oh yeah, yeah, over there by Elkhart at Shipshewanee.
Yeah,
that's Amish.
Yeah, you got some really nice places. Oh look, James saying yes past my house.
Yeah, that's good. He's right there.
West Middlesex, PA. That's cool. Yeah.
That's nice.
I think it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting though, because James will get snow and I'll get rain. It's with us being right on the other side of the mountain. If we don't get a nor'easter, most of it stays over on that western side of the Appalachians. He can get an hour and a half from us west. They'll be in inches of snow and we'll get rain.
Yeah,
really weird.
What's up? That's my buddy Ricky Blackshear. He's a hauler too. Sure enough. And we just burning the midnight oil, doing a little live stream. My buddy Rocky right there, he's out in Pennsylvania. And James is over in western Pennsylvania. And we had about 15 folks in here earlier. Where are you headed, Ricky?
I don't know what it's saying now.
6.
All right.
So we must have Susan, me and you and James, and Ricky just came in, and probably Bob or Underway is still, they're working though, or something like that. Yeah, my wife BJ, she wants to do what now? Yeah, he gets those lake facts.
Yeah,
right.
I ain't into that. Think of that.
Yeah, we actually get them up there at Goshen, Indiana, too, man. Coming off Lake Michigan up there. So I used to be a cowboy, man. When I first started this job, I'd go anywhere. But man, now when it starts, if I hear a weather report, I want to pull over.
Mm-hmm.
I see flurries. I'm shooting.
Well, it's
Ricky,
weird.
you going to bed, man?
It's
you
weird.
need to go to bed.
It's weird here because we should be getting all kind of snow and stuff like that, but we ain't had but one snow that's been worth anything. The rest has been rain. I mean, it's
really?
It's it's in 40 degrees, 50 degrees. It's totally weird. Hopefully hopefully it's not one of these late winters because we're already set up to be in the middle of April camping. So I'm hoping we're not camping in snow.
Oh man, I'll tell you. Hey, well, look, man, I think we'll go ahead and end this thing, and appreciate you being on here with me.
No problem. It was fun. Just remember, with your StreamYards, you get 20 hours a month.
Yeah, I know. Okay. That's what I'm saying. You got, unless you go pay for it, and then it's a little different. But I tell you, like I was saying earlier, man, time I stop at night, that's probably when I would want to do it. But I mean, that means you can only do an hour a day for, 20 days and you're done, unless you do the paying thing. But Susan's hollering, saying something else right here. I'm sorry. It's going to be in the 60s by the weekend in the Smoky Mountains.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's cool. I don't know what it is here right now. It's probably in the 50s here, in northeast Louisiana.
Yeah, we're down to like 35 right now at nighttime.
All right, James. Good night, buddy.
Yeah.
Good night, man.
RV underway there saying good night. Been a blast.
Yeah. All right. Stay tuned. Willie Ray's coming now.
Yeah.
All right, Rocky. I'll talk to
All
you later, man. Appreciate
sounds
you
good.
hanging in there with me.
Yeah. Have a good one. Safe travels.
All right, buddy. See you, man. We're back out.